Hey everybody, it's Thursday and I'm back for another week. This week's gonna be a little bit hectic. I'm probably gonna pull a Sergio and make a really long video. I don't know, I'm just gonna start filming and wherever it ends is where it ends and we're gonna deal with it. This week, I have my real glasses today, not the fake ones. Well, I haven't been wearing those anyway, but I have real glasses. So, just some topics of interest. I saw the runners again today. If any of you have watched my personal channel, you know what I'm talking about. So, I saw them twice today because it's a beautiful day outside. And also, tonight, I have my very first date ever. So, I'm pretty excited for it. It's really awkward though because I don't know how morbid this sounds, but we are actually going to the Oklahoma City Memorial Park. Not to the actual memorial, but to the park. But the park is still probably going to be pretty depressing. So, I don't know. I've never even been to the memorial, and I live in Oklahoma City practically. So, I don't know, but I'm too excited to even care. Sergio, obviously you have seen by this point that I am not filming with a fag hag. The reason being is because I don't have one. I have a best friend who is a girl, but she is not a fag hag. And yeah, I actually find the term fag hag a little offensive. So it's a derogatory remark towards women just because a lot of straight men referred to them as not real women because a real woman wouldn't be spending her time with something that she couldn't have sex with. And a lot of straight men don't use the term fag hag anymore, but the fact that gay men and the girl best friends of gay men still use the term, I'll just leave you with that right there. My best friend that is also a girl is not available to film today, and I'm kind of in a rush because I am going on the date, so I didn't really have time to catch anybody to film with me. So sorry. Maybe I'll do it next week. I'm gonna go to the questions now. Alejandro, you asked what our jam is right now, and so I'm just gonna put my top 5 in here since that seems to be the popular thing, so go.
He's keeping busy as beating stones with his machinations and his palindrome.
Yes, I know it. I'm a man eater.
Well, I met you at the blood bank. We were looking at the bags.
And the talking leads to touching, and the touching leads to sex.
I don't know me and you don't know you, so if it's so good together, cause I knew you like I knew myself.
And now, Benny Jane, you asked what we have planned for summer. Well, I am going to stay on campus for summer intersession, and so I'll probably have to get another job because the job that I have right now doesn't run over summer. Other than that, don't make fun of me, but I am going to an anime convention in Dallas at I think it's late May. Also, I mentioned it a couple of videos ago, I am going to Bonnaroo. So, I'm really excited about that. As of right now, I am going alone. Maybe if this date works out, you know. Mike, you asked who would we be if we were a Spice Girl, a Sailor Scout, and an X-Men. First of all, I'm one of the few people who despise the Spice Girls. So I don't really understand why so many people are bashing on Scary Spice. I really don't. Is it just because she's black? Why you gotta be racist like that? Is it because she's scary? I don't really get it. But she is actually just based off of the pictures, because I don't even think I've ever heard a song by them. Just based off of the pictures, I think she looks the coolest, and I like her kind of fro type of thing that she has. So that's who I would be. I don't know. Tell me if this is just completely not sane at all. Sailor Scout. Oh man. At least I know who they are. It would either be Jupiter or Mars. And actually, no, I think I'm gonna make that Jupiter because Mars was a bitch, but Jupiter was just a hard ass but had like a sweet kind of personality to her. So I'm gonna go with Jupiter. If I were being completely honest though, I wouldn't be any of them. I would be Tuxedo Mask. I mean, really. And now, which X-Men I would be. This is going to take a while because I am a huge comic book nerd, and X-Men is my absolute favorite comic book ever. Ever. First, I have to give a lecture. Sergio, in your video, you said that you would be Colossus. That was the X-Men that you were implying. And you said the reason behind it was because Colossus is gay. Well, you're wrong. Alright? Now let me explain, because here's where it's going to get a little confusing. Whenever the Marvel Universe had been running, I don't know for how many years they had been running, but after they felt that they had exhausted every single storyline, they did a huge event where they kind of reversed time and created a whole different Marvel Universe called the Ultimate Universe. That's where you get Ultimate Spider-Man, Ultimate Avengers, Ultimate X-Men, Ultimate whatever, Ultimate everything. They label it Ultimate so you know that this storyline, Ultimate storyline, has no significance to the original storyline. And the original storyline progressed as it should. The Ultimate storyline started over with every, like, superhero in the Marvel Universe had their own brand new storyline. The original Colossus was not gay. The Ultimate Colossus is gay. The difference, though, is that in the movie, Colossus is straight. I just want to clear that up for you so you don't make any confusion saying that, you know, the movie portrayed him incorrectly, because they didn't. Colossus in the movie is actually based off of a comic book series set in the original storyline. And if you need any more proof, right there. I love this illustration because this girl right there, I'm touching her boob, Kitty Pryde, also known as Shadowcat. You might remember her from the third movie. Ellen Page played her. She's my favorite X-Men ever. Yeah, the Colossus in the movie is straight, the Colossus in this comic book is straight, and the Ultimates, nobody even really gives a shit about the Ultimates. At least not me. So, the more you know. X-Men, favorite X-Men is Shadowcat. But since I already had to pick two girls, I don't know. I'm gonna plug my other favorite right now. I'm not going to pronounce his X-Men code name, so I'm just gonna call him Victor because that's his real name. So yes, I pick Victor. That's who I would be. Sergio, you asked what our craziest fear is. Guns. I've never even touched a real gun, and whenever my brother used to point an airsoft gun at me, because they look real, I started crying. I knew that they were fake, and I knew that if he shot me, it wasn't gonna kill me, it was just gonna hurt really bad, but I just hate them. Serge, what the H? I was like almost gagging with those weird food habits. Like that was gross. I don't have any weird eating habits. I like to put chips on my sandwiches. Does that count? Probably not. But, because I'm sure there are actually people who do that too. Sorry, you're a freak. Can't help it. Moving on. And so now moving on to my question. You see this shirt right here? I heart the LRA. This shirt is for an organization that I'm in called Invisible Children. Link over in the sidebar. So my question is, do you guys have an organization that you have a heart for? That you're maybe not, like, deeply involved with, but at least that you donate to or something? Or a cause that you just really care about? I should probably go. And I will see you guys next week. And I'm sorry for being so harsh, Sergio. You know I love you. Okay, bye.